What's going on
Hallelujah.
YouTube?
Oh my god.
What's going on YouTube?
I love how it
KidLethal,
sounds so
aka
skull.
Keshawn, is here with Matt, aka Almost 8. And in today's episode, I'm going to weave you a tale of the Game Awards that we predict. But first, the intro.
So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the Game Awards and what our predictions are going to be for the Game Awards that are coming out in a month. We have a couple of categories that we wrote down. Not all of them because we're gamers, but like we're not that versed in gaming, so we have left off a couple of noticeable categories: the best VR, AR, best Sims, strategy games, best community support, best games for impact, best performance, audio, etc., etc. And just something that Matt and I are going to revisit during our reaction to the Game Awards. But we just thought it'd be best to kind of, and then we just thought it'd be best to like condense it down to like what we can talk about in great length to not bore you guys. So Matt, how you doing today, my brother?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. Things have are going well. Life's going well. Things going smooth. It's honestly not really much going on. I'm really not doing much in my life right now. I'm just working. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. Gaming's been fun. Been enjoying the stuff I'm playing. Uh, but yeah, it's really not much going on right now. Things have been good. How about you?
Been good, been chilling, enjoying life, enjoying this YouTube grind with the podcast channel, with my own channel, getting a
Good.
feel for editing, on a bigger scale, trying to keep my own personal channel and this channel at 2 uploads a week or every other week, and we're doing a pretty good job at it,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. I don't want to. As long as we're not stressing each other out with trying to get things done, that's all
Yeah.
I care about.
Yeah.
So
But
and so far we've been pretty good with everything.
hell yeah.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, the this is actually my most favorite year, or my favorite part of the year, considering that it's almost the end of the year.
Right.
And the end of the year, you know what that means? The motherfucking Game
Game
Awards,
Awards,
baby.
baby. Let's go.
So, oh man, we used to watch it up at school every year. Oh my
Hell
god.
Hell yeah.
I used to watch it on my door. I used to watch it. I watched it every single year when I was in college. At the end of the year, every year, because it was right near it was right near finals week. So I would always either just study or I'd say fuck studying and I would just go watch the Game Awards.
Classic Matt.
Or
Now,
I would just do both.
Now, me, I never watched them consistently. Like, I remember watching 2018 because I thought I was for sure Spider-Man was going to win Game of the Year, and then God of War did. I knew it was either going to be Spider-Man or Red Dead Redemption 2 that won 2018, and then I watched 2020. Yeah, I watched 2020.
Cool.
What was that Game of the Year? Was it? Fuck, was that?
I actually don't even know. I never Game Awards.
A few moments later.
Was that second?
That was the Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, because
I forgot that game came out that long ago.
I wanted Ghost of Tsushima to win so bad, but it didn't. But
I'm still surprised it didn't. That game should have 100% won Game of the Year that year, but you know what? It is what it is.
So ever since 2020, I've consistently watched the Game Awards, and now this year I'm gonna get to do that with a good friend of mine and you, and my brother and you. So
yeah, I'm excited, man. I really think. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. There's gonna be I think I ended up getting 2 of my friends to hang out with us, so it'll be 4 of us watching it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and
So
all that's gonna come to YouTube, folks. Don't worry, we're gonna record ourselves
man.
with that, and
I'm so excited.
And we're gonna have a little special surprise for you guys, but we're not gonna tell you. You just have to come watch that episode when it goes up. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, it's award season. We went from review season to award season, and it's like,
oh, I love this season, bro. It's so fun. I was hoping so. I now as of today is September, or oh my god, September, Jesus. Today is November 4th. I know the Game Awards comes out in a month. I was hoping that Steam would have their little, you know, you get to choose what games you think are gonna win or whatever. So they usually
Yeah.
have that every year, but apparently as of today they don't have it up. So unfortunate. But I was really hoping to do something like that. I always love doing that. You know, sharing it around with people. But looking through the 2022 Game Awards and comparing it to what we know about for 2023, there's a lot of fucking bangers this year, bro. It's actually
Hell yeah.
it's actually really cool. There's some like really competitive categories that we have in mind.
Yeah, like this year was not. See, if I say solid, that's not even like selling you on like how great of a year in games we had.
Bro,
And
it was as solid as Obsidian, bro. That shit was crazy.
Facts. Like the damn obsidian you find in Minecraft. That's how solid this year game it was.
It was fucking Bedrock, bro. I'm telling you, it was
Better.
crazy good.
Bedrock, yeah, bro. It's bro, and I feel like this year is shaped up to be. You know, I don't think no matter what game you support, and we'll get into that as the episode progresses. I don't think you can get upset about like who wins and who loses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
not at all.
Like at this point, if you were nominated, that's an honor in itself. You know what I mean? Like a lot of heat came out during the summer, and then like the back and like literally the past 2 months was so top heavy, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just been a lot. I think we got exploded near like the last like 2 months. I'd say the last 2-3 months.
Like the beginning of the year was kind of slow, and then like this back half is like, bro, it's so top heavy. Starting in September with like Starfield and Mortal Kombat to now we have Spider-Man 2 and Alan Wake and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Sonic Superstars. I'm like, bro, this back half of the year was crazy.
Yeah,
and
bro,
it's
insane.
And next year's only going to be better, mark my words. But we'll get into all that. So we're going to start with our first category, which is...
You mean the most important category?
Yeah, man, the VTubers, bro.
But I'm telling you, it's 2023. They had in last year they had best content creator of the year, content creator of the year award.
Yeah.
If they don't, I wish obviously they're gonna have the same thing, but it's 2023, baby. You know what 2023 brought? Fucking VTubing out the ass.
Yeah, bro.
You know what that means? Where's my best VTuber of the year award? I want to see it. I want to see it so bad.
Yeah.
I want to see them. I want to see them go up against each other. I love it. There's this game. That was a fan. There's a fan community game that was made. For all like the really popular VTubers called HoloCure, and I just recently started playing it. God damn, am I addicted to that game?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, they 100% they have to have a best VTuber award. They have to.
Yeah.
They can't not have it.
I feel you.
But
I'm not really much into the VTubing scene, so I trust that like they'll pick people that
I promise
are solid at what they do.
I promise you. There's some banger VTubers out there.
Yeah, man. Like I more, of course, like obviously your regular category, most anticipated game, etc., but like I am curious about the esports, like specifically what game will win that this year.
We already know it's gonna be Valorant, bro. There's not that many esports out there.
Yeah, bro. Ever since Overwatch fell off, like the esports has been dominated by Valorant.
Like, don't get me wrong, Overwatch 2 was cool. I played it for about a week when it came out.
Yeah.
And, it was cool, bro. Like, I played Valorant. Or sorry, oh my god. I played Overwatch when it first came out. Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
I played that shit for a while. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But I'm just there's been a lot of weird stuff going on with this esports lately. I mean, I would say the biggest three that we thought of and that I can even think of. And I'm pretty big in the esports community. With just like seeing and like watching stuff.
Yeah.
The biggest three I'm seeing is like Valorant against CS2 against Rocket League. And honestly, You're the one that brought up Rocket League. I never even thought
Bro,
about Rocket League.
Rocket League is still popular to this day,
Crazy.
bro.
I can't believe it, man.
It's insane how popular that game has maintained since it like launched back when.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When did Rocket League even come? Because if I'm not mistaken,
No.
I remember being in high school seeing people play that game, bro.
Oh, I have no clue. Let me check.
There's
Rock-
no. Oh my god.
Rocket State. It came out in 2015.
Bro, I was in high school.
July 7th.
I was a sophomore in high school,
Wow.
bro. That's why I
Holy
remember
shit,
it.
we were sophomores in high school when that came out.
Bro,
Ah, that's fucking crazy.
it's almost a decade old and it still has it still maintains its relevance in like esports and the video game industry to this day.
That's wild, man.
That is so goddamn impressive, bro. Oh man.
Wow, that's insane. I won't lie. Out of all the esports though, I'm sorry, but League and Dota, bro, you guys ain't winning shit this year, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I apologize, but it's gonna go to Valorant. Valorant's popping off again. CS2 got a pretty bad rap. I played it. It came out. Okay, so listen. All right, a little bit of backstory. I played CS:GO for about close to a decade, and then I quit, and then CS2 got announced. I was like, okay, and then it came out, and I was like, honestly, I'm cool. I'm down to see the updated maps, like, you know, like the way like everything looks, like, you know, to make it see it all, you know, nice, good, better graphics and better lighting and all that.
Yeah.
So I played it for about a week, and I was like, you know, game's fun. And then I fucked off the game after that. I never played it again.
Jeez.
And I'm playing Valorant right now. I mean, I think Valorant's very fun because I have a lot of friends that are very good at the game, and they seem to very much enjoy it, and I enjoy it for the most part. I'm not a I hate competitive. I shouldn't say I hate competitive games, but I'm not a competitive person anymore.
Gotcha.
I don't really give a fuck.
Gotcha.
I just want to play just to play. You know what I mean? Like, if I can play the game and like enjoy playing the game with my friends, then I'm all for it. That's why I've been really enjoying Valorant.
Yeah.
But I don't care about my rank. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, yeah, I'm gonna play competitive. But I just don't care about like my rank or anything. I just want to play and have fun.
I get
you
you.
know?
I get no, absolutely. Like, and I used to be a
But-
competitive player myself, but like,
Mm.
if I was playing for money, like if I was in like an esports league, or if I was trying to like join an esports team, then like I could see playing competitively. But like to me, the stress and the hassle just isn't worth it to me anymore.
No, 100%. But I'm telling you, the stress is not. I got more shit to deal with in my life. The stress that I get from playing those games, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play them as often, but I do play Valorant like a pretty decent amount.
Gotcha.
Whenever I'm hanging out with them. But yeah, I'm out of all of that, for esports is gonna go to Valorant. CS ain't gonna win that shit. Rocket League might, but it's probably gonna go to Valorant again because that game's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that game's solid, and that community like is there for it. you
Yeah,
know?
they're massive. I've been watching a lot of the esport tournaments. There's a massive Valorant tournament going on, and
Yeah.
I've been my friends have been watching that, so they've been keeping me in the loop, and it's been pretty cool to see all the stuff going on over there with them.
It's kind of crazy because if you think about it, at least from my perspective, Valorant seems to be filling the hole, and maybe not completely, but it's filling the hole that Overwatch 1 left, because the two games seem very similar.
Oh, they are. They're
like
huge.
they're both hero shooters, but like the way Valorant does it is a bit more realistic, where it's like you have special abilities per character, but like it's still a shooter at the end of the day. You know, you're not playing as a healer, so you have to be like in the role of a healer. You know,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can literally play any character and still frag out.
Exactly. Thank you. You can still play any character and like, you know, utilize the run until shit happens method. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
I promise you, my brain is so like I literally have a peanut brain, bro. I have so much trouble playing Riot Games as games because all like the abilities, the maps, like the awareness. Like I'm literally like I'm so stupid. it's actually like it's like damaging how like bad I am at like awareness and like knowing what's going on. But my aim in those games, pretty good, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah, dope, dope. So like moving on from that category, like the most anticipated game that we want to see come out next, or we think is going to come out next year. You know, you never know with delays, and you know, life in general. Some projects could get canceled, delayed, etc. But these are the games that Matt and I both think are going to be highly anticipated amongst the gaming community, but more so amongst ourselves. So Matt, you chose a skate story.
Bro, I'm telling you, Skate Story. I want to say the trailer came out like 2 years ago. And I saw the trailer for it, and it looks like Skate 3, but in some like crazy like paradox world. It's some like crazy like geometry, like glassy, like it just looks like a good time. It looks like I'm playing a skating game on like LSD. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I love the idea of skateboard games. Like I just love skating games. And the only game that the last game, so not the only game, the last game that I played, the last skating game that I played that was I genuinely enjoyed was Skate 3. And I saw the trailer for Skate Story and I was like, wow, this game actually looks really cool. And I've been patiently waiting for its return ever since the trailer came out. And it went radio silent after that. Not a single fucking word has been told about that. And I'm hoping that maybe at the Game Awards we'll hear something.
Yeah.
Hope. I don't know, but I'm hoping. That's one of my biggest anticipated games for 2024.
Same.
So we'll see. That game is, it looks really cool. Like I don't know like much about like the gameplay like, and like the story, and if there's like a story or whatever, or if it's like a world or whatnot. But I really hope that game's good because it actually looks really fun.
Yeah, and a game you and I both are looking forward to from the Xbox Game Showcase, Avowed from Obsidian.
Oh man, that game's gonna be so good. I hope. I hope.
I think that I stand true to my personal belief that I think Avowed kicks off like the year for Xbox. I think Avowed is like definitely like between January and June. Whether or not we think it's going to be Hellblade first before Avowed or the other way around, I still think Avowed is going to be at the beginning of the year. And Obsidian rarely misses, so I wholeheartedly expect them to, you know, knock this out of the park. You know, you never know, but like this is like one of my top 3 games that I'm anticipating for next year.
I honestly don't know if this game's gonna come out in the beginning of the year. I would love to see it. They really haven't come out with like a lot of trailers and stuff for this game, have they? Like they came out with like one trailer,
just the one
or two, and yeah, just the one, and then they went radio silent for a while. So I'm really hoping that there'll be a lot of talk about it during the Game Awards. This is usually what I'm like hoping for a lot of these games, especially for Avowed, because I fucking love Obsidian, and I really hope that they if it is the beginning of the year, I'm 100% down. I would love it. So that would be sick. And then as for like the other one or the other games coming out, we have Star Wars Outlaws. That trailer is what we saw during the the Xbox showcase.
Yeah,
that looked really good. I don't know if it's like an open world style or what, but
I think that's what Ubisoft said, because then Ubisoft had their own game conference like the next day, but like you and I both were at work, and it looked pretty good. It looked pretty promising for like what Ubisoft usually makes and like what we expected from a Star Wars game. It doesn't seem like it seemed like it's a bit bigger than the Jedi games. So I'm thinking it's going to be like an open world type action adventure game, similar to like Spider-Man, God of War. Cool. But, you know, we'll have to see how that game, changes and morphs, over the coming months and years, if that even is coming out next year. My personal favorite, so you have Skate Story. Me, I got The Wolf Among Us 2 coming out next year. I'm looking forward to that because I played the originals for Wolf Among Us back when it came out, in 2013 when I was like, geez, junior high. I remember being homeschooled because they shut down my middle school and just getting done playing Telltale's The Walking Dead. And then a year later, they came out with season 2 of The Walking Dead, and then this. And this has captured the gaming industry for a while now. That people have been anticipating with The Wolf Among Us 2 for a while now, and I eagerly await what will become of this game and what, you know, the final product will be. So this is like my number 2 most anticipated game for next year.
That's interesting. I honestly, I'm sorry. I've actually never played any of the Wolf Among Us games, so I don't know much about it. But I heard they got a lot of really good ratings for the first one.
Yeah.
So it would be really interesting to see another one come out, especially, you know, for the people that really enjoy it, like you.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
I'm
Be quite
down.
honest, bro. If you ever get a chance, I'm not sure if it's how much it'd be on Steam, but just pick it up and like give it a play. It's like you know, you can play like all 5 chapters and like probably knock them out in like 5, 6 hours, 7 hours at the most.
But that, really?
Yeah, so it's like
Well, I
it's
thought you were gonna say days.
a point and click adventure game. So it's like
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
Borderlands Telltale series and all those games, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
played that. I think
Yeah, I played. Yeah.
So like I think it's worth a play, you know. But that, you know, that's up to you, bro. But I would recommend it.
That's cool.
personally.
I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to check it out one day, maybe.
Yeah.
But the next game, there wasn't a lot of. Actually, I think they did come out with the gameplay trailer recently, for Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
That game looks pretty. I mean, so it's like from the looks of it, it's like a Souls-like type of game, but it's more actiony,
Yeah. It
like more
looks
fast-paced.
Basically, it's like it's a Souls game, but it's fast paced, and then it's also like leaning on, I think, the like I think Wukong comes from like Buddhist mythology, like Buddhism. So that's like Eastern mythology type stuff. So like, you know, for all of you that aren't familiar with like Wukong, basically like he's most of your most notable pop culture icon of Goku is like based off of this character. And so like that immediately I think caught a lot of people's attention because it's like, oh, it's like Wukong and it's a Souls game. Literally you sold me anyway at that. So like, and I don't even play Souls games, so I'm eager to see what this looks like as development goes on. I do think that we will see more of this game at the Game Awards, but how much I'm not certain yet.
Yeah, I hope that we hear something more about it. I really again they went radio silent. Like honestly in this list that we have, all these games went radio silent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I hope to hear something more. I don't know if it'll be a 2024 release. It would be cool to see if it was one. If it is, I feel like it's gonna be like late 2024 though.
Definitely.
I definitely don't think it's gonna be anything like early. I think I do hope that Valve comes out early though. I really want to get my hands on that game. I think it would be a really, really good
Hell yeah.
way to start the year, considering that it's it's gonna be like an open world RPG, you know, that like like the true Obsidian style.
Yeah.
And those games, if it's good, bro, those games you can play for fucking days, weeks, months.
Yeah, bro.
So that would be cool. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Wukong.
We'll see what happens with Wukong, but hopefully it's all positive and all good. But I know that you might have heard about this next game in passing, but I've been watching the progress of this game, which is Stalker 2. This is a game this is, and this might surprise some people based on like the last 3 items on this list. This is my number 1 most anticipated game because it looks like do you remember Metro?
Mm-hmm.
Like Metro Exodus and Metro.
I played them all, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that, but without
scarier.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I hope, because this is a Ukrainian studio, and the development has been halted because of like the war in Ukraine with Russia and Ukraine. So hopefully that, you know, everyone in Ukraine stays healthy, stays alive, most importantly, and the developers can complete this game and the product is what they wanted it to be when they set out on this venture. So
Yeah,
I look forward to supporting this game when it comes out.
100%. Yes, I am too. I remember seeing the trailers and stuff, and I remember watching a long time ago. I remember watching gameplay of like the old Stalker games,
Yeah.
or the original. Sorry, I shouldn't say the old, but the original Stalker games. And I was like, wow, this game. Like, and in my head, I was always like, imagine if they ever made like a remake or something. Like with like how scary the first one was, like with with UE5 and all that out, it'd be insanely cool.
Yeah.
And then we saw this Shadow 2 or Stalker 2 drop, and I was like, holy fuck, this game looks insane. So I pray for everything. And
Same.
if this game does come out and it all turns out well, then that'd be great. I would love to see it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the next one that I am very, very excited to see would be the next Senua Saga game. What was it, Senua Saga Hellblade 2?
Yeah. Yep.
I remember playing. I never finished it. It's a very interesting game. Like I cannot describe the gameplay of Senua Saga.
Yeah.
Like I cannot. Senua's
Sacrifice.
Senua's Sacrifice. Thank you, Senua's Sacrifice. I cannot explain it. It's hard to explain, but the game is really immersive and like super weird, and I love weird shit. So I'm down to play Senua Saga Hellblade 2. I'm 100% down. I think it went again. They came out with like 2 trailers.
Mm-hmm.
They were both like batshit insane, like what the fuck is going on type of like batshit insane. And I hope we see more. I hope we get like some sort of more information about it at the Game Awards. If I didn't say that Skate Story was my most anticipated, I would put Senua Saga Hellblade 2 as my most anticipated for 2024. And I just love the idea of that game. It's so cool. It's just like it's so weird and so unique.
Yeah,
and I love it.
See, what stops me from putting Senua on like my most anticipated list is because like the first game I never played, but when I saw it, gameplay of it, it was a bit confusing. Like, okay, what is gameplay? What is not? Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like what is going. Yeah, it's more like a what is going on kind of game.
Yeah, it's like it was very trippy, very like.
It's so cool.
And I like that games like that exist, but like just it's not my personal cup of tea.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's understandable.
My personal cup of tea is Insomniac's Wolverine, which I absolutely believe is coming out end of next year.
I hope. I mean,
because like
shit, man.
PlayStation has nothing next year. They have nothing. They don't they don't have a thing, bro. Like, come on, man.
Wait a minute. So they don't. Let me see. Well, I'm trying to think what PlayStation has cooking right now. So they came out with Final Fantasy 16.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, you're right. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, bro. They just came out with Spider-Man 2. Unless they're going to announce Spider-Man 2 DLC and God of War Ragnarok DLC, they have nothing coming out this year.
They
don't have a include what they're going to do next year, bro.
Oh shit! No, wait a minute. The Xbox PS war. What's gonna happen? No, PlayStation's gonna lose, bro. No,
yeah, bro. All the ponies are gonna be like they're gonna be forced to buy Game Pass. And they're gonna be first. They're gonna be forced to buy an Xbox or a PC, but most likely an Xbox because the Xbox is cheaper. And then they're gonna be forced to buy Game Pass because they'll have nothing to play next year. Yes,
what's gonna happen? Game Awards 2023. PlayStation brings out their Play Pass.
Oh my gosh.
Their PlayStation Play Pass.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh shit. It's gonna be Blockbuster against. Oh my god, what was that? Gamefly.
Gamefly. Oh my god.
It's gonna be Blockbuster versus Gamefly all over again.
No.
It's Blockbuster versus Gamefly. No. What are we gonna do? Actually, honestly, no. This is good. No. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Yeah.
Let it happen. This is good. Yeah. Think about it. They come out with the Play Store or the Play Pass, whatever the fuck I called it.
Yeah.
Right. They come out with the Play Pass. they bring out a bunch of cool games. Actually, I'm pretty sure they already have like a Play Pass type of thing. But you know, I digress because it's only for PlayStation. You know, okay, so
Yeah.
so they come out with the PlayStation Play Pass. All right. They with the PlayStation Play Pass,
Mhm,
they
mhm,
go,
mhm.
guys, we've been cooking, we've been thinking. We're gonna put the Play Pass for PC as well. Holy shit!
Oh
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
wait
Play
a
Pass
minute.
Ultimate. Let's go.
God of War Ragnarok on PC? Wait a minute. Spider-Man on PC? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Took a
All the
year.
other games that I can't think of right now on PC? Holy shit.
Took a minute. They'll
No.
probably be broken and buggy, but took a minute. Finally.
No. The Play Pass is gonna happen. It has to
Yeah,
happen.
it has to happen.
Copium.
It has to happen. But like, but like in all seriously, like PlayStation doesn't have anything. Like we know they're working on Ghost of Tsushima 2, and now they're like maybe Last of Us Part 3, but they really the only thing that we know that I can think of is Insomniac's Wolverine, which is like that was
Yeah.
announced a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then again,
So-
it went radio silent.
Yeah, so like that they have to have been cooking that for like a minute, bro.
Oh, 100%. There's no and Insomniac has they have really good games. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't matter like even the fact that they showed a cool trailer saying, "Hey, we're making this game." Okay, cool. Went radio silent. They're probably cooking the fuck out of it right now.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't doubt it if we saw something more about it. Oh my god, at the Game Awards. Whoa.
right. Whoa.
But
Yeah.
I think our final game on this list would actually can easily see it come out this year, and then I know you even had a lot of good takes on this when we were talking about it for the first time. But Fable, the new
Yeah.
Fable coming out,
Yeah.
made by the people that made Forza Horizon. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that. Still can't believe it,
That's
but-
it's amazing. Like they finally get to like move on from racing games, you know.
So funny.
And here's my logic as to why I think this game comes out holiday next year. You have Senua's Saga come out between January and March. You have Avowed come out between April and June. And then you have Stalker 2 come out right, you know, that little sweet spot from July to September, and then Fable to compete with Insomniac's Wolverine closes out Microsoft's 2024.
I'm down. That actually sounds like a solid year. I'm 100% down for that.
That
And
bro,
then all the other games come out as like little it's like a side dish, you know,
Yeah.
like Skate Story.
and
you
then
know?
and then you don't know because like you don't know what Nintendo cooking. Nintendo doesn't let you know what they cooking in their kitchen until they ready to show it to you. So
Dude,
like,
I-
bro,
Oh,
we
man.
didn't even know. We did not know Super Mario Brothers Wonders and Super Mario Brothers RPG was coming out till they showed us that like 2 months ago.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Hey, by the way, we're coming out with a new Mario game. Comes out next month." And we're
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
we were like,
all right."
we were like, God dang. We were like, what the?
Oh, you know what? No. You know what's gonna come out next year?
What?
Paper Mario,
You're
and then
right.
Super Mario RPG.
Oh,
Those
bro,
have to come out next year.
bro. So you got
So Nintendo's cooking. Yeah, Nintendo
Nintendo's
has some good-
cooking. Xbox might be cooking, and then you got PlayStation, bro. I don't have enough money.
Then
I don't have enough money.
Well, all these loans, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna
Fuck.
be doing, man. I guess
Fuck, man.
yo, put the loans off, pay for the games. I'm good.
Yeah, bro. We dishing all our responsibilities all 2024. Let's go. Poverty, here we come. Poverty, here we come.
I'll just sell the house. We're good.
Yeah, I'll just live in a box with my Switch. Yeah.
Spare change, ma'am.
The next category we got is the best adaptation. So this is basically like any video game that translated well to a movie, TV show, a comic book that translated to a movie, TV show.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna like this.
There's really not much that I could think of.
Is not the only three that we really come up with: Mario movie, Five Nights at Freddy's, Witcher season 3, and I think Mario takes this hands down.
100%. Yeah.
I think
that,
Mario runs away with this.
I had a lot of friends that went to go see it in theaters, and they came out of it and they texted me and they're like, you know how like a lot of like the adaptations for like shows are like usually like dog shit, especially for like, anime. And I was like, yeah, why? They're like, yo, that Mario movie was slapping. And I was like, oh. I was like, all right, that's cool. And I heard it, and I didn't see it yet, but I heard it was actually like incredibly good.
Yeah.
So I can easily see it taking the cake. I know the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out already. It came out like recently, like I think like a week ago or something like that. Or am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, it came out last week.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I don't really care for the Five Nights at Freddy's series.
I know that all the fans of it, all like the diehard fans, they loved it. So,
Okay, well that's good. I didn't know if it had a good rap or not. But The Witcher, I really should probably play that game.
I should play that game and watch the show before I speak on it.
Yeah, same. I heard there was a lot of things and issues with the cast and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really want to get into it because I don't really know much about what happened. I know like people left and there was like things going on. I don't know. I won't speak on it because I don't know fucking anything about The Witcher. But I heard that The Witcher 3 or The Witcher show was genuinely well received. I don't know much else though. So I'm just gonna put my money I'm gonna put my vote with my favorite man, the myth, the Mario.
Yeah.
So
My mustache plumber. Yeah.
yeah, my pipe leak fixer.
Nice. And after that, we got best family game.
Best family game would be pretty cool.
Yeah, best family game. So basically, like, what can you and the family play together? You know, Sonic Superstars. That's obviously probably going to be like front runner along with Mario Wonder.
Yeah,
Zelda. I threw Zelda up there just because I guess you could, but now like literally I had this pop into my head, Matt, as I was looking at the list, and we didn't put it on here. Party Animals.
Oh yes! Oh my god! I don't even know why I didn't even think about Party Animals. Actually, let me see if this game came out as well this year. So I completely you just after you said Party Animals, I just thought of another game too that I was just playing recently. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Honestly, can you speak on Party Animals? I don't really know much about Party Animals.
So Party Animals is literally like a 4-player mini game. Think of like Mario Party, but like you're beating the crap out of like the other players. It's basically like a 4-player battle arena. So like, if you and I were playing, you could choose like a corgi, and I could choose like a polar bear, and we would just box each other.
Oh, so you just start throwing hands?
Yeah.
That actually sounds kind of fun.
It's actually hilarious. Like, bro, it's definitely a game that you want to play drunk or high. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
That sounds kind of fun. I'll be honest. I'd be down.
I thought about like me, you, and like your two friends getting it. We just like make that a video, but like that's something we could talk about later. But like I
100%, I'd be down. Yeah, that sounds fun.
I actually enjoy watching other YouTubers play it. Like I've seen C Reacts, Rhyme Style, Dotto, you know, your boy Roshi and them play. I've seen a lot of like my favorite content creators play, and it's super fun. It looks like a fun time.
So, yeah, that sounds cool.
I could, as much as I could see Mario or Sonic winning, I could also see Party Animals being nominated and winning that too.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was I'm sad that we forgot about to add that, but I'm glad we thought about it now. I was gonna say, as you were talking about Party Animals, there's a game that we all just recently discovered that we were playing called Pummel Party, and I thought it came out this year because I didn't know about it, but apparently it came out in 2018.
Oh damn!
So I was so out of loop. Even last night we were playing last night. Or they've been coming out with a lot of updates recently.
Yeah.
To the game, and it's actually really cool. So it's the PC version of Mario Party pretty much. So it's
gotcha.
It's literally Mario Party but made for the PC, and it's genuinely a really fun game. Like there's I think around 40 to 50 custom map, custom games, mini games.
Yeah.
All the maps are really, really unique. Their own like styles, their own takes on like the Mario Party style of game. What I found, which I didn't even know it was a thing until we played it. People can make their own custom made like maps, mini games, which is amazing because a lot of people ended up porting over a lot of the Mario Party games to Pummel Party. And I really thought it came out this year because I didn't know anything about it. But apparently it came out like 5 years ago, so it's just been getting generally updated ever since.
Dope.
Yeah, that game was pretty fun, but not a 2023 contender. So I'm gonna assume out of the three that we have, Mario Wonder is gonna win that one.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see.
If it doesn't win something else, it's gonna win that one.
If Mario Wonder doesn't win Best Family Game, it'll definitely be Party Animals.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that one.
I'm a bit torn on this next category, and I want to
This next one's weird. But
Yeah.
it's weird. I don't know, and I hate to say it's weird because it's such a general topic, but best multiplayer game. And we have a really weird list that we wrote down. It's so weird, but it's kind of cooking, but it's so like unusual.
Yeah.
And with the first one, and honestly, I don't even know if I should consider this a 2023 game, but it did get released into it did get like fully released, I believe, or early access, or one of the two. Battle Bit Remastered. Now, Keshawn, have you ever seen any gameplay of Battle Bit Remastered?
No.
I remember I spoke about this the first episode of the podcast. It's
You did.
It's like a poly. I literally this is where I lost my train of thought even on the first episode. It's like poly whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Battlefield. It's literally Battlefield, but like whatever that poly shit's called.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the game is so fun, and it has open mic. It has proximity mic. It has open mic, but it also has proximity mic. So you can whenever you like kill somebody, or like you're like talking, you can like talk to like your squad, or if you kill somebody, you can like hear them talk. And there's so many people that will role play and like just do stupid shit in that game. It's so fun to play. It's such a fun, just like you sit down, you hop into like a 60v60, and you just start throwing hands with some what's in like a Battlefield styled poly type game, whatever the fuck it's called. If that game's considered 2023, I hope it wins, or at least I hope it gets considered for best multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Because that game is actually like so fucking good. So good.
Now, I don't want to rain on your parade, but looking at the Game Awards from last year, it doesn't look like any remasters or remakes were up for nomination, because technically it's a game that already existed.
Are you sure about that?
And it just kind of got updated.
That makes sense.
So it might not. It depends, because like the multiplayer games this year are like pretty light, outside of like COD and
Yeah, I don't really know. I was thinking about it, and I really don't know a lot of multiplayer games that came out this year.
This was definitely like, again, this was the year of the action adventure RPG game.
That's why I think we have such a weird list of games. I know we haven't talked about the other three yet, but yeah, we have a really weird multiplayer game list.
Now I could see something like Remnant 2 winning.
Yeah.
Because like that is like what, 3-player multiplayer. But I'm like, I don't remember it making a lot of noise. I just think it was kind of like one of those like games that just came out. Reviewers reviewed it, people played it, and then it just kind of disappeared in the ether.
Yeah. I heard a lot of good things about it. I heard it's a lot. It's definitely like incredibly. It beats out the first one, which is great to hear.
Yeah.
But it just kind of like, like you said, it came out, people played it, they finished it, they stopped playing it. The end.
Yeah, literally.
But as for our other mention, I don't even know if I should even consider this in this category, but fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Diablo 4. I'm gonna say it one more time. Because I only said 3. Diablo 4. There we go. So now it's 4 Diablo 4.
Nice.
Damn. So it's a game. It's a game.
Yeah.
It's Man, I wish they would have made this game come out with so much more shit. But you know what? I ain't gonna speak any more of it because I'm gonna let them cook whatever the fuck they're cooking over there at Blizzard. Right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Oh man, it's alright. It's alright. I love games like that. I played well over 1,000 hours of Path of Exile.
Yeah.
But you know what? Diablo 4 came out. The story was cool. People enjoyed whatever they're enjoying. It's very casual, which I don't mind. I kind of like that actually.
Yeah.
It's very much for like casual gamer. There's not a lot going on though. Like the seasons are cool, sure, but there's not a lot of content yet. Now I know Diablo 3 was the same way. So I'm assuming that you're gonna have to give it like 10 seasons until it starts to really like throwing a lot of good content out there. Because even like don't get me wrong, like even Path of Exile was very bare bones. I mean, obviously that game started with as like an indie company pretty much, and then it grew into what it is today, which is just like this fucking crazy, ginormous, amazing. It's definitely the best ARPG. I want to say it's considered an ARPG.
Yeah.
Path of Exile is the best ARPG ever made currently. That game hands down is the best ARPG, and it's like it's what ARPG should see and use as like a can't even think of the word anymore.
Yeah.
Like a backbone, I guess.
Yeah.
To what their game should be. But Diablo 4 has the potential. It just needs to get there.
Right.
And right now it's not there. So, and you know what? That's okay because we have a lot of other good games we can play.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be right now. I mean,
yeah.
I guess to be fair to that community that was looking forward to it, maybe, but I don't think it like look at Halo Infinite. It's finally hitting its stride.
Yeah, but it's already
2 years
dead.
later.
Yeah, it's already dead now. It sucks. I very much enjoyed Halo Infinite when it came out. I liked it a lot. If they would have brought it out with Forge and custom games, the game would have been in such a better state. But you know what? That's life, baby. It is what it is.
Yep.
And I don't think I'll ever go back to playing it, unfortunately.
It's
really hoping.
It's hard.
Yeah.
To recapture that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I loved Halo Infinite when it came out. It was such a fun what's the word I'm looking for? God, I'm blanking today, bro. My ADHD medicine's running out.
What was it?
It brought back the good old memories. What the hell am I trying to say?
Yeah, the nostalgia.
Yeah, it brought back a good nostalgia era for me because I used to always play like Halo Reach, Halo 3, and I would play the fuck out of those games. And then Halo Infinite came out, and it like reminded me of like the the good old days. And then once I heard about it, I was like, yo, people are gonna remake all the really old maps in Forge, and it's gonna go. We're gonna bring back the 16 man lobbies, playing custom games again. It's gonna be so sick, right? And then it came out, and all the features, like a lot of the features were not even implemented yet. And I was like, oh, it's just like a multiplayer game.
You know what though, bro? I think Halo had to fail so Starfield could succeed. I think Halo failed so that way it taught Phil, like, look, even if we don't hit our own internal like release date, at least we can give it another year.
Yeah.
Because if they would have waited a year and a half for Halo Infinite, that game would still be great to this day.
That game would be amazing.
Like, bro, the Steam chart for Halo right now today, its peak in the past 24 hours was 12K. Fucking Halo, bro.
Yeah, man. So I'm a big advocate for if it's not done, don't fucking release it. Or sorry, let me try and re-say this. I'm a big advocate for delay it until it's done. That's probably a better way to say it. I don't care if a game is gonna come out or gets delayed, as long as the game comes out and it's finished.
It is finished, bro.
Like, as long as the game comes out with
And-
everything that they want.
And bro, it didn't even have to be finished. All they had to do was just make sure that when Halo Infinite launched, it has Reforge as the Forge, and literally all the shit that was just in the recent season that just came out. That's all they had to do.
Yep. They just literally give them like half a year, and they probably would have had it done.
That's all they had to do. I digress. Sons of the Forest. Do we consider that a multiplayer game?
I do, and I love that game.
Yeah,
I hope it
it's
wins.
dope.
You know what? Fuck it. If BattleBit Remastered is not allowed to win, then put Sons of the Forest as the best multiplayer game of the year.
Agreed.
Because Sons of the Forest, I don't honestly. Okay, sure. If there's a best survival game, or something on those lines, then put it there. But if not, let that game win.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let that game win. Their update cycle is very well documented. They tell you exactly what day these updates gonna come out, what's gonna go on, and everything just fucking works well with that game. It's such a good game. The first one was so fun, and the second one came out, and it was a banger. We played it day one.
Yeah.
And we went through, we got through all like the content, and that was on patch 1 or patch 0, whatever. It was like patches. It was the day 1 pretty much. We played, and we played for a while. We made like a really sick base.
Yeah.
And then we did all the content that was available, and we stopped playing. 13 patches later, here we are. The amount of shit that they added in that game, amazing. There's so much content. They almost finished the story. They added a bunch of new dungeons, a bunch of new monster types, a bunch of new weapons, armor, like everything. They added so much of the game where we're thinking about going back and playing it now, just because it would be a completely new game to us at that point.
Dope.
Yeah, so I would say if we're gonna consider Sons of the Forest as a multiplayer game, I want it to be on the list of best multiplayer game, and I hope it wins. If it does, that'd be amazing.
I think if it's on there, it will.
That'd be so sick. I would love to see that.
So next category, the best fighting game. And I'm sorry to the FGC community. There are only 3 fighting games that matter: Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and Tekken. And we all know Mortal Kombat 1 is winning.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Street Fighter, bro. I'll be honest. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be Street Fighter.
Man. I think Mortal Kombat 1. It wins every year it drops. Come on, man. It's got it.
I know, bro. That's why I wanted Street Fighter 6 to win, bro. They're all, honestly, all the games that came out this year, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken, was Tekken 8? Tekken 7? One of the two? I think Tekken 8. Tekken 8. So, all 3 of them were so good. Which is why I really would love to see like a really close vote for. If I had to say that out of the 2, I would say Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Now Mortal Kombat 1 though, I know you're probably right when you say that it's gonna win. But I really hope there's like a really close call for Street Fighter 6, because that game, I have some friends that play it. I have some friends that go like to the community or the tournaments and all that.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty well known, or I know a decent amount of like the community for both games. And I really just have high hopes that Street Fighter 6 could win it this year. The game's incredibly good. I know Mortal Kombat, God, that game is gorgeous. And man, the X-rays, the finishers, man, it's so good though. I know, it's so good, but I have some copy in the Street Fighter 6 is gonna win.
Hey, you know what? And that's good. I could see either one. I definitely can't see Tekken, but I can see Street Fighter 6 or MK1.
Yeah,
and both.
I think Tekken's too memey.
Yeah, it's
whenever I think of Tekken, all I want to do is play the bear and just punch people with the bear. That's all I want to do.
Yeah. But moving on from the fighting game category, we have the best debut indie game.
Man, yeah, this is actually a good one. It's kind of a meme because I don't really know about a lot of indie games that came out this year.
Right.
So I know we already spoke about this, but BattleBit Remastered I put on that list, and I think it would be, if it's not is considered best multiplayer, I would consider it something on the lines of like best debut indie.
Yeah.
Because it was 100% an indie game, and then it obviously came out, I think for release. Now the other two, I'm not sure if you ever played them. This other two is Demonologist. I know we spoke on this
We
before,
spoke
so
on
it's
this.
very,
Yeah.
it's very similar to Phasmophobia.
Some would say it's better.
And
But yeah.
yeah, I would say it's better.
Yes.
I would say Demonologist shits on Phasmophobia.
Yeah, it looks like it, bro.
Yeah, like 11 times out of 10, Demonologist shits on Phas. But be, so I would consider it the best debut indie. I don't know how right I am because there's probably a lot better indie games that are out there that I just don't know about. But with the ones I know about, that would be on that list.
Yeah.
And the third one, man, this is just my own personal fucking list at this point. But Hollow Cure came out this year,
Hollow Cure. Yeah.
and it's do you know Vampire Survivors?
Yes.
So it's that, but with a bunch of VTubers, some amazing music, some amazing gameplay, and just a lot of colors and a lot going on the screen as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's my first time ever playing a game like this, and I can see why people get hooked on it. It's just genuinely
Yeah.
like my small my small peanut brain just dopamine just fires the entire time I'm playing it. The music and everything just hits so hard. It's such a good
Yeah.
game. I know, and I know it's a community like fan made game because they took like all like the popular VTubers and they put them in as like characters to play as. So I don't think you can consider it in the list, but if it somehow does get on the list, then I hope that it's at least like a contender because that game's actually
Yeah.
such a cool
Yeah.
game.
Absolutely. And
but-
if Demonologist is on there, I want that to win because like it looks fun. It looks super fun, man.
They generally have like it generally has like a lot of unique traits to it compared to Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
I know it's literally just like a UE5 ripoff of Phas, but it's like a really good ripoff of Phas. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I knew more about indie games, but I really don't know.
Same. Now I wish I knew more about these next two games in this next category, which is the best debut mobile game, Honkai
This is
Star
my
Rail
this
and
is
Reverse
mine, baby.
1999. Matt, take it
This-
away.
This is my category. This is all I do. Whenever I'm at work and I got nothing going on, I'm hopping on Honkai Star Rail. Actually, no, I'm hopping on Reverse 1999 because that's a way easier game to play.
Yeah.
But Honkai Star Rail came out this year for PC. I want to say it was PC when mobile, PC, and PlayStation. Don't quote me on that though.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna say PC and mobile. That game's incredibly fun. I don't care if people just see it as a gacha game, a gacha waifu collector. I think the gameplay is fun. I think the waifus are great.
Yeah.
I think the story is pretty funny, and I just think it deserves the win for best mobile game.
Nice.
And Reverse 1999 came out. I want to say the last week.
Okay.
Came out the 26th, so last week.
Yeah, last week.
The 26th of what we in November, October. So I'm playing. I've been playing that since then. The art style, the animations are goated. That game is so gorgeous. So and it's such a good game. It's hard to explain what kind of game it is. It's a turn-based game.
Yeah.
And the characters you play as have like cards. So they have like a sets of like cards that you can use. It's kind of like what's that one game called with the cards and stuff? Slay the Spire. It's like
Okay.
Slay the Spire.
Gotcha.
So think about Slay the Spire, but a gacha game, I guess.
Slay the Spire.
So yeah, Slay the Spire. If anybody knows what that is, it's like that. But
Okay.
so yeah, Reverse 1999 is it's all voice acted.
Right.
All the English voice actors actually like are really good. They have a lot of unique uniqueness, I guess, to them. Like there's British voice actors, there's French voice actors. They're from all over, which is like amazing, and like all like the different characters from like different eras.
Yeah.
And the story is all about the year 1999, and then it reverses down to I believe like 1929, and like
Okay.
the story revolves around like the early 1900s.
Gotcha.
Or you know through like the was it the 20th century.
Yeah, 20th century.
And it's really cool seeing like a lot of like the older art styles, the older like clothing and like all that stuff. Like it's genuinely like a really like beautiful game to look at. So I highly recommend checking that out. But out of the two, Honkai Star Rail fucking wins that any day out of the week. That game is so good. Game is so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I digress. Out of all the mobile games, that's where my degeneracy comes from.
All the waifus, yeah.
All the waifus, man. That's where my brain got rotted.
All the waifus you goon to every night.